friends. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, my friends. Welcome in, welcome in. I have KK and Junebug here with me this evening. If anybody else wants to join, the link is up there in the description. Just, guys, all I ask is that in the back, before I put you live, if you don't want your camera on, at least let me know it's you. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Rookie, 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 rookie. um, and I knew it was going to happen, and I said, let me fix it, and I forgot. But anyway, just you don't have to turn your camera on to be live, but I do need to see that it's physically you before I do put you live. So all good. Junebug was just telling me about a little situation with pirate ship. Make sure everyone. Oh no, still in the closet. I am vintage memories. I am with Junebug's favorite shirt. It's just easier for me. Uh-oh, June, we lost June. Hi, Cindy, honey.
Sorry.
KK, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. This is your channel. I was just going to say hi to everyone in the chat. Hello, Vintage, and hello, Cindy. And I'm just here because I like to be on the panel.
I know you do, and you'll help me if I miss the chat, because
Yep.
sometimes I'll get involved and I can't read the chat. You could have ordered an HVAC from Amazon and had your dad install it. Oh my God, vintage memories. No, that's not why I'm in the closet tonight. The AC, oh my God, the AC was such a challenge. But now, you know what? I don't know if I want to kill the AC company, the former owner of this house, or if I still just have this deep, dark black cloud over my head. So, for those of you that don't know, really quick, the HVAC story. The first time they came, it was some grounds issue outside with the ground. They had to fix that, $280, whatever it was. The second time they came back, less than 24 hours later, that it stopped working. There was something going on with a clog in the system or something, yada, yada, yada. Long story short, $345 to repair that. And then still not working. They had to order a coil and 5 units or 6 units of Freon because the system was completely empty. There was a leak and they had to find the leak. And yesterday was $1,200. So I am just like so over it. But here's the best. Since they came the second time, my sprinklers weren't working. Now the sprinkler like unit sits above the outdoor HVAC system. Then I guess we noticed it maybe 2 or 3 days ago that the sprinkler system wasn't coming on, and we haven't gotten the timing right on it anyway. Rob's been out there a couple of times, even grabbed the neighbor and my dad one day. I think the clock is wrong, but anyway, long story short, now there's no power. Guy comes yesterday to do the $1,200 job, and he's telling me the outlet out there is dead. Now, it's just really coincidental that all of a sudden they had been there working on the air conditioner 3 times, and now that power's not working. I don't know. Just seems weird. So now my father, thank God, he is a kind of electrical background. He has testers and stuff like that. So there's power going to the breaker. The breaker is working. But now, because there's 3 separate outlets outside on a GFI, which the breaker is GFI, not the actual outlets. That's what my son told me, the electrician. We have to take all of the outlets off to see if they have only one wire or if one of them is the main and has multiple wires, so we can trace the possibility culprit of this. And If not, there's a junction box somewhere and we have no idea where it was. And the other place that they were was up in the attic, where again, that box runs straight up to the attic. Did they touch something in the attic? So I'm just like, can't believe that every time I turn around, something else is wrong in the house. And I don't want to call an electrician. So Dad and I are going to work on that more tomorrow. Right now, him and Robbie just ran an extension cord out the laundry room window just so we could put the sprinklers on because the grass is burning up. FYI, I put my entire store at 15% off. Please come visit my store. Junebug, what happened to you? Junebug all of a sudden disappeared. I wanted her to talk about what happened with her sale on eBay and Pirate Ship, in case you guys aren't aware of a glitch that happens to be in Pirate Ship. Cindy writes, T, unrelated to listing, how in the world do you get that stupid selfie to work on DoorDash to re-verify yourself? On DoorDash, I've really never had to re-verify myself on DoorDash. I've only had to do it on Uber Eats. I don't know that hi Nicole. I don't know that I ever had to re-verify myself on DoorDash. I have to think about that.
Well, while you're looking that up, I got to let you know the new house, at least twice to 3 times a day, the power goes out on here. And it has ruined 3 of my items because they were plugged in. So, when they say unplug things, they mean unplug things.
You got to use surge protectors, KK.
No, it did. It was through a surge protector.
Okay.
This is just, like I said, 3 times one day, and it's almost every day, every couple days at least.
Wow.
Yeah, I got surge protectors all through. Everything is on surge protector.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I'm looking to buy a battery power bank for the computer. Just that I can put the computer and the modem and all that on that for the power. Because this is driving me nuts. And I just saved up enough for a computer, and now I have to go and buy all that other stuff.
Oh, okay. Cindy, it's KK, Kathy. I don't know if you know Kathy. She's Music 55. You do, Cindy. I'm sure you do. It says, look at the camera, look to the left, and then laugh out loud. So, yeah, I know that sometimes you have to look straight at the camera, and then when it says look to the left, it's not a big look to the left. It's kind of like a little tilt, and then the same thing to the right. Just wants to get your complete profile. I've never really had that happen to me on DoorDash. Now it'll probably happen to me tomorrow because I said that. I have it happen a lot on Uber Eats, especially when I don't go on the application that often, and I really don't. Last week I did Uber Eats just to do some Walmart pickups, and I've been doing what's the name of the other one? Oh my God, I forgot the name of it. Anyway, it's another Walmart pickup app. But today I just did all DoorDash. Actually, Robbie came with me. We had a horrible day. Not horrible as far as money, just horrible as far as I felt like we were all over the place, and I felt like my dash would never end. I don't know. It was just a weird day. I mean, we did land up making a few bucks, but anyway, I did put a short out there really quick on this, and I will follow up with that. And I also put a video out this morning on the Rex Herverman. I'm so used to saying Ewerman because that's how I knew their name growing up, but everybody's pronouncing it now Herverman or I don't know how they're pronouncing it, but not the way I'm used to pronouncing it. Anyway, the alleged Gilgo Beach killer who had been originally indicted on 3 murders, then they added a 4th, and now today they added 2 more. So he is now indicted on 6 of the Long Island Gilgo murders. And if you guys aren't following that, you really should be. It's a very interesting case, and it hits very close to home for me because I went to 12 years of school with his brother, who lives ironically now here in South Carolina. And they lived on First Avenue, which is the street that Robbie and I just lived on for the last 20-something years. So, and he was about 9 houses away. That was actually the house they grew up in when we were kids. And that's not where I grew up. I grew up a few blocks away on a street called Lindbergh, but close enough. Close enough anyway. I think I look so much like my daughter that it's throwing it off as she dashes too. I'm going to re-sign up for Uber Eats. Spark has a huge waiting list, and I may try Grubhub. Grubhub also had a waiting list. I haven't been approved on Grubhub, and Spark is the one I was thinking of. And Spark had a waiting list. I finally got on, but it landed up signing me up in Myrtle Beach. Here's June. And I was able to switch zones to Charleston, so it worked out okay. And now I just got approved on, what did I get approved on? Something else. Some gig work. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but it also just sent me to work tomorrow in Costco from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. for $25 an hour, but it's in Myrtle Beach. So I can't go. So they had my address wrong. I had to change my address. Because when I signed up for all of this stuff, I had been in Little River, so it's sending me to the closest places that it had the location. So I couldn't take that, gig. Yeah, it's some kind of gig work. I'm trying to think of what was the name of it, Insta work or something like that, that I signed up for. Just work here and there. Here, I just re-downloaded the app. Instawork, that's what it was called. That's what where's the app? Yeah. That's what the app looks like. I definitely am interested in whatever that gig is. Let me know. So it's called Instawork, Cindy. And that's my grandson, for those of you. He's getting so big though. That's, when he was born in December. But so yeah, they send you all this work, like what they have available. Like tomorrow they have this thing, and then Monday they have these, but this is in Myrtle, this is in Supply, North Carolina, which was close to me in Little River because I was on the border of North Carolina, but I can't do any of these. And you can be a merchandiser, a dishwasher, a prep cook, a barista, an event server, a food service worker, a warehouse associate, a line cook, a busser, a forklift driver. I mean, there's tons of stuff in here, and you just pick what you want. But again, I had to wait to get approved, and I did have to upload some sort of a resume. I didn't upload a whole resume. I just put some work history in there. And I did the work history based on what it looked like they were looking for. Like, I didn't put my mortgage history per se, like my whole 33 years in mortgage in there. I did more like when I worked in the medical field and for the car dealer and a little bit for the diner and stuff like that, and Broccoli Rob's that we own the restaurant, just because that seemed to be more where they were looking to push people. So you don't really need experience. They even tell you in a lot of the apps, no experience necessary. But some of them I was reading, like one of the ones that was in here was a general laborer, and you had to put some tables together, and they're going to give you a partner, but you were lifting 75 pounds. I'm not lifting 75 pounds. Thank you very much. Cindy says they aren't in my area. I will keep an eye on it. Okay. So Cindy, there's a ton others out there. There is actually something called gig work. They weren't in my area. So you might find ones that are in your area. You just got to look around. I was, hot and heavy looking for all kinds of stuff for a while there when we were in Little River, and then we moved. So now there's a new venture on the horizon. But before I tell you what it is, I have a video coming out tomorrow. And you guys have to guess in the chat. So look out for that video tomorrow. That's all I'm saying. You're not allowed to answer the question. That is how I got through college. Awesome, Vintage Memories. Junebug, are you not hearing me?
Yes, but I need to tell you something.
All right, well, you're going to have to tell me later, because it sounds like...
go under, it's eBay.
Oh.
I'm listing.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to show it to you.
Okay.
You need to go to My Great Finds for You and delete them. You have
Oh, I
them?
have them listed.
I was trying to help you out.
Ah, okay. I
So
thought
do
you
you
were
want
going to spoil my
do you
surprise.
want me to tell you later?
No, I thought you were going to. I
No,
thought
no,
you were
no.
going
Wait.
to. I
I'm
thought
playing
you.
with you. I'm playing.
I thought you were going to. You were going
But I
to.
really appreciate all the information I stole from you on the description.
Yeah, that's easy. All you have to do is sell similar.
Well, I don't know where to find that whenever you go under sell similar.
Oh,
I
let
just,
me share my screen and show you.
yeah, I mean, you know how you go under eBay and you Google it under eBay to find out
Mm,
who's selling it. I
right.
found you. So I
Okay.
went all the way to the bottom of the page to see if it said sell similar, and it doesn't. But when I go to key in your title, I clicked on your thing and it filled most of it out for me. I guess that's what you want me to do.
All right, Robin. We're not fighting. She just left here. She
Oh
was here.
no, I was just playing with her. Oh, I love that woman. I wouldn't. I
Trust
wouldn't.
me, she was just here the last couple of days and she actually had to leave yesterday because she wasn't feeling well. She was hoping to be here with me tonight.
No, I would never be angry with her.
Anyway, Junebug, why don't you share just with everybody really fast about what happened to the item that you sold on eBay today?
I got an item returned to sender through pirate ship. So everybody knows, pirate ship fills in the address for you. It was 5-7 was the man's address. It got returned. He said it has to have a hyphen. Pirate ship does not allow, and I talked to them twice today, does not allow a hyphen in the address. So it'll drop it. So it put it at 57 Hyde Park. That won't work. He said it has to be 5 hyphen. So anyway, pirate ship ended up telling me to do 5 Hyde Park #7. Well, when I text the man back to tell him that's what they told me to do, he said I still probably will not get it because it's not an apartment number. His address is 5-7.
Right. A
But
lot
pirate
of
ship, you can't
properties
do it.
a lot of properties in the boroughs of New York, like Queens, have numbers like that, like
Oh, really?
58-72 and things like that. But those addresses, for some reason in the past, I've been able to get away with just putting all 4 numbers together. I
Oh,
used to.
mine was together, and they made me send a picture of the package, and they said, "Yep, it didn't put the hyphen. We don't do that." But they cross-referenced it and said to do it that way because they couldn't find it with or without a hyphen.
Uh,
So we took it to the post office, and the post office drops the 7. So I don't know what's going to happen. They refunded me, and it ended up costing me more because pirate ship said don't send it through them, send it directly through the post office. That way they can get it to them probably.
oh gosh, I hope they
I don't
do.
know. I just
Hi,
was wanting
Richard,
everybody.
honey. Welcome in. I heard there was a fight, so I'm here. All right.
I was just letting everybody know that if the address has a hyphen, chances are you're going to get it returned. I hope I don't get it returned again.
Oh, vintage. No, I don't send them to rooms. I don't like to boss people around. My husband, yes, but that's all.
My daughter's is 1068, no dash, and I send it through private ship. She delivers all my
Hmm.
nana boxes for me. But you put a space in. That's interesting. Daughter's is
Yeah, I was just gonna say, why don't you try a space? I've had some that I put spaces in instead of the dash.
Oh, I didn't think of that now.
Yeah,
I didn't think of it.
hmm.
and that's like up in our area. There's a lot of you have to put an R. Let's say 128R. Whatever the address is. If you don't
Right.
put that R, it does
Uh,
not get delivered to even the person that is the 128
ah,
because it's missing the R because I don't, the names don't match up type thing.
I got one listed.
all right. I'm working on my first one
Get
here.
busy,
I got
woman.
them off my board here.
Get busy, woman.
I'm getting busy, woman. Relax.
Oh, guess what? You're gonna get in the mail from James. He
What
stole
na-
something from your house.
He did?
The electrical tape.
Oh my God, I
He
don't
said
need it.
he said I'm gonna send it back with no
No,
letter, no nothing. I said
June.
she don't want that back.
My father has buckets of electrical tape. Please don't.
He had
No.
it in his pocket and he come home. He said, "Oh, look what I have. I stole it from her."
He didn't steal it. Thank him, because we have a fountain outside in our garden and James got it working for us.
Aw. That's what friends are for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what it is. Even on here, just telling each other different things, and that's what life's for.
Absolutely.
I left bingo for you guys. I just want to let you know I left bingo.
Thank you.
And I had won 4 games at least.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Ozma.
Hey, Ozma.
No, Ozma's not here.
Oh, is Ozma here? Sorry, I didn't see. Ozma's here, and that's all I see.
No,
Ozma,
but Rev, you were asking me about Rachel, and she's actually live right now, and I would not be insulted if you wanted to leave to go over to her channel for a minute, because I know you were interested in, I think, speaking to her. So she's on live right now. She wasn't going to sell on YouTube anymore, and she is doing a live sale. So she is on right now if you want to take a chance and go over there. We're only listing over here, so I'm not insulted if anybody needs to go. In fact, Pat D's is going live on Whatnot at 8 o'clock, I think. I think Brian's live right now on Whatnot. So, you know, it doesn't matter. I'm good. I'm trying to get some things listed just because I was hoping Pam was coming tonight, because I have a lot of sports stuff tonight that I'm trying to put up. I have some sports tickets and some sports cards and some books and papers and stuff like that. But oh, you're welcome, Richard. No problem.
I'm watching the chat, but I'll play my game behind too. So if you hear this click, 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 that's me playing my game.
All right.
This darn thing. What did it do?
Oh, good, Cindy. That's good too. I have to do some of that as well. I was gonna think to do some of that, but I got to get some of this new stuff up too as well. I don't know. I'm giving this thing a barcode and it's not coming up with the right thing here. Why not?
That's probably because when they made the barcode, it was incorrect, and all they did was put the numbers in by then. And they said, "Forget it. I ain't going to print it."
Yeah, well, a lot of times, because I know from doing books and magazines in the past, even VCR, VHS tapes, things like that, they sometimes cross, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of cross-used the UPCs.
Yeah.
Like you could run a UPC and get 3 different items to pop up. And half the time they're not even the right ones.
Yeah. Vintage, yeah. The vinegar helps bubble up the acid off of the corrosion on the battery cables. Now, myself, I just use the baking soda and white vinegar.
I give it to Robbie or now my father. All right, it looks like this one's not going to be up here. I bought another large box of sheet music from the state on Sunday, so getting that up as quick as possible will take. All right, good, 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 good. That's awesome. Oh, June, I have to go back. Remind me, I forgot to go in and take that listing down. I forgot.
I'm sure there'll be other later down, but I will try to let you know, okay, when
All
I
right.
come across other things.
Thank you.
I'm not talking to June. She still hasn't shown me that purse. You don't say those words in front of me.
I went out of town. I went to CP, and
I know.
it's over at Jessica's, but I will get it. I haven't forgot about it.
Jessica's her daughter. She just assumes everybody knows who Jessica is.
Yeah.
I thought Kathy did, though. I really did.
You probably told me, but this old brain of mine doesn't know nothing. You want to hear a good one? I bought tickets to see Stevie Nicks and forgot all about it. And it was last night. I had my bingo.
Hurt me.
KK, I love Stevie Nicks.
No, me too. Well, I remembered at 12 o'clock at nighttime what the day was.
That was bad timing.
I'm mad.
I
don't blame you.
I'm fixing to beat.
I have front row seats too, so
I have to scan this. I'll try not to use this gun. I wish I could turn the volume down on it. Volume on. That might be.
Did you figure out how to do the chat,
No,
June?
I just can't chat. I just can't chat.
All right. Well, the good news is you can just talk to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Just tell me shut up. I'm motivated for some reason. I really enjoyed Team T Academy today. It was awesome.
Okay.
Whoever has not read it needs to read it. It was very good today.
Okay. Isn't it good every day, though?
It is, but some days it's more, I don't know.
Well, that's why some days it hits. Some days it hits certain people home more than it does. It was funny because the other day, the one I did, Robin said to me, T, I can definitely tell this was about you today. Like she knew.
I posted a comment or sent a comment.
Robin, if you're still here, I'm going to ask my father if he's got any tips or tricks on cleaning that battery corrosion because he might do it differently. I don't even know.
Coca-Cola,
yeah.
Anything that has an acid to it.
They make something at AutoZone for it. But.
Yeah. Well, like I said, the baking soda and the white vinegar is the best to do. It's the cheapest and non-abrasive.
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome, Cindy. A book you wrote?
Oh, she sold a movie book to a writer. Okay.
Nope, and I just sold something. That's so funny.
Okay. Vinegar and baking soda working it now. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even realize when you're cleaning these new flooring they have out, you use Dawn dish soap and a cup of vinegar, white vinegar, and you clean your floors with that, and that'll keep make it so you don't have that waxy looking, from chemicals that you're putting on using in it.
Right.
Guess what I come across? To clean a tub, anything, the fixtures, uh, toilet, anything, peroxide.
Yeah.
You don't even have to scrub. You just spray. They now make it in a gallon jug, household
Mm-hmm.
cleaning peroxide,
Yep.
13% or something. All I did is spray the tub and it was white.
Yep.
Wow.
I was
Yeah.
just,
Peroxide's a very good cleaner in that.
you have to be careful not to get it on your clothes though.
Well, don't you have your like your thing in the front, the apron and that?
Yeah, maybe I just do my birthday suit.
Nicole says I've had a couple of slow days. Hi, Gloria. How are you, honey? Junebug, did you talk to eBay about your lack of traffic on your store? Mine has been dismal for several weeks. So she didn't call, Robin,
Because it
but
picked up.
it picked up all of a sudden after we talked about it. All of
Now
a
it
sudden,
should. I put the entire store on 15% today, just a little bit ago.
okay. But before that, you had some, she actually
Yeah,
sold two My Twin dolls and a bunch of other stuff.
yeah.
Um,
Some high dollar stuff, not high dollar, but
within the last week,
okay.
within the last week.
Okay, guys. Here's for those who do not have to shower to clean their walls off, and that use these. This is to clean the toilet, but it's soft, and you wash your wall down. Like you can put anything on there. You don't even have to spray. You can just put it on there and wipe it down. Okay. Then you dip it in some water and then just make it run down. But this is very good. It is a toilet one. I do use toilet, but for those who can't reach up there to the high points and all that, and it does work really well. And you get it off of oh um I forget what that word is called.
Janitor?
Janitor? No, janitorial cleaning. Let me look at my email.
Hey, Emery, welcome in.
Hi, Annie Mary.
Ooh, that's not the right one.
I'll look that one up because I used to work for the hospital, and that's what we used. And it
Oh,
doesn't scratch your toilets
tile?
and that.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't scratch anything. Oh shoot! What is it called? Company.
Where you get it from?
Yeah, that's why I'm looking it up. I get emails because I did buy this from them, so
Oh,
I'll
okay.
find it.
All right.
And it's worth like when you're doing other things too. So
Right.
what is it? I can't find it. I don't know what I did with them. Oh, it's called Clean It Supply.
Clean It Supply. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, they got a lot of good stuff on there. And if you buy, it's like a little bulk area thing of stuff. So what you don't use, you could always put it on your eBay or whatever.
Okay.
Make a video and say, see, I can clean my walls. I don't have to be robbing and read shit.
Battery box clean. Camera flash now working. All right. Vintage memories. Yay. Awesome.
Good. Hi, Gloria. What's a good idea?
So when you guys list vintage magazines, do you also like draw attention to great ads? Because that's like an old Budweiser ad. And I'm sure if you look in this magazine, there's probably a bunch of older ads in here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like Citibank and their mortgage. Like competition back in the day. But Citibank isn't big all over, but it is big in New York.
Yeah, I used to have it.
Some other states do. We don't have any here in South Carolina, but
Okay, who stole my Sharpies?
uh-oh. I'm glad I looked through this magazine. Somebody cut an article or something out of it. Oh, and all right, this one, I might just take this one apart for ads. This one might have to stay on the side for a minute.
So I finally got my car fixed.
Did you?
Only $1,000 later.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's still not inspected yet.
You know, they don't have state inspection here in South Carolina?
We don't either.
Really?
Oh, wow.
So,
we still got the state and the emission.
KK, not only have I seen people driving without headlights, but they drive without the housing. And today, when Rob and I were outdoor dashing, there was a car with no hood.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. They drive around here without a hood and a trunk lid. And...
Oh, my God. In New York, you'd be pulled over in a heartbeat.
Oh, amen on that one. Here they be saying, sucker, I got you, man. Here we go. Let's see what all I can add up to. Okay, question. Is anyone else getting the following message from message on eBay? Where's all the stuff? Our homepage is down, but rest of the eBay is fine. We'll have it backed up in a moment.
I know, Robin. What are you telling me, Robin?
Well, did you answer Gloria's?
Oh, that's awesome, Nicole. Keep going, girl. Let's go. Get some more
What is
stuff up.
vintage? 2000 what?
I'm
Vintage.
sorry?
What's vintage? 2000 what?
20 years or older.
Right. So that'd be
2004. Well, 2003.
Oh, God. Okay.
It has done this on and off for a couple of weeks, Gloria. Just go out and come back in. I'm not having a problem on the phone app. Now, I'm not on my computer with eBay. I'm using my phone to list. So,
Oh, I can't do that. Too small print. Blind in one eye and can't see out the other, I guess.
I haven't got that message lately. Gloria, maybe if you know what your password is, because sometimes I'm always afraid to log out and log back in, but maybe you should log completely out and then log back in, because sometimes that will help. KK, I'm still so upset for you that you missed that concert last night.
That's life, you know. My bingo people took over me. Yeah, what can you say? And you know what it is? My theater here is so small. It's an old, when you would go to see movies and stuff like that. And they've had some big stars in there and that too. So I was like so mad that that happened to me, you know. But I didn't have a car anyways to walk down. I would have to walk down to it and then try to come up in the middle of the night. Nah. I mean, it worked, you know, works out.
You got any other concerts coming up?
No, I want to go see my Dirks Bentley, but I got to find where I can go and get a hotel in that too.
Where is it?
Oh, he's all over the place. There's some up in Ohio. There's one, I think, in here in PA in the middle of the state. Scranton, I think it was. Or something. So, I don't know. I'll figure it out if I can go. Yeah, Scranton, PA. Now, where do you live? You live in South Carolina, right, T?
Yes.
Okay. Do you live anywhere by Charleston, South Carolina?
Yeah, that's where I'm living now. That's where we moved to.
Oh, I might be drive down and see you, girlfriend.
Okay.
Let me look and see if I can get good tickets there.
Yeah, we're in a town called Summerville. All right, Gloria said that she logged out and back in. It seems to be okay. She's going to try to list again. Cindy says my biggest gripe, there are several right now, is that the captures trying to go in between my stores and being told to pick all the entities that can live in the water. Same choices every time. Oh God, Cindy, that sounds like a log out and log back in too. That's a security feature. Thank God I don't think I have that.
Hmm. Ooh. Well, I forgot to look and see what day that. Let's wait a second. This having one car is just terrible. 13th. That's a Friday. My husband needs the vehicle that day. Oh well. No, I'm not going to any concerts this year, it looks like.
No, huh?
No, no. Oh well. I just can't wait until this hand heals up so I can start doing some work.
Oh yes.
You like the
That's
artist jelly roll? Yeah. I'm a big Dirks Bentley fan. I mean, I've gone to pretty much all of the concerts around here. Well, I'm country. And in update, I did change for 6 digitals on that shipping issue. I am slated to drop to above standard, but it's no go to combine shipping between stores. I should hear by June 12th from the appeal.
oh no, Cindy.
Gum. My internet glitched.
Tea. You know Summerville is credited as being the birthplace of sweet tea. Really?
I didn't know
Oh,
that.
and now sweet tea lives here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah. Repeat bio. We always have combined for 5 years and never had an issue. That seems so weird, Cindy. What the heck? You know, it's funny you said that about combined shipping between stores. I actually had somebody reach out to Rob or me, I don't remember, and asked if we were the same store because she saw a pair of pants in my store and a pair of pants in his store, and she wanted to know if we could combine them. But she never got back to me. I said I would, but I don't know if she ended up buying them because it was funny too. That ding that I had before with selling something, I swear that address is very familiar. Like she just bought something in the last couple of days. So maybe she just decided to go ahead and buy them. I don't know. Don't know.
Anybody have any plans to do anything this summer?
I do. Stay tuned. Watch the video tomorrow.
Oh, okay. See, then that just helps me to know what's going on. Hi, Rev.
He's back. He's back. He's back. He's back. I hope you made out okay, Richard.
Driving 36 hours to Maine, Rev says.
Oh, that's why he wants to talk to Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
April 6, 1980. April 6th.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh. All right, I got to find the rest of this. Now this is missing. All right, that's 2 of these things that have issues. I'm going to yell at my brother. He gave me all this sports stuff, and nothing is completely...
Which store of yours, Robbie's or yours, has the tags? Because I need a New York. Is it your store that has them listed so I can buy a tag?
What kind of tag?
You were listing tags last time you did this.
What kind of tags?
Car tags?
Oh,
you
the license plates and that.
License plates. What do you call them? A license plate, yeah.
All right.
I call them car tags, okay?
Why do you want it?
Are they in your store or Robbie's?
Mine.
Store? Okay, then I'll have to go to your store. Because I need a New York.
June, you should have said something while you were here. You could have taken it home.
I know. I told you whenever you were listing them to save me one, and I totally forgot about it when I was there.
I still have 3 or 4 on the shelf.
I wasn't feeling good, remember? So I totally forgot.
All right. Richard, that's awesome. Richard hit 212 pounds today. Richard, you're going to be skinnier than me any day now.
Cool.
Don't worry, Richard. I'm catching up to you. Cindy says, I'm writing my views and impress. Oh, I forget.
Impressions
down each day this month to see if I experiment. Am I doing help change things up?
Okay, so when you list on eBay, you get views and you get impressions, meaning how many people looked at it and how many impressions that thing got, and looking to see if that changes. I don't know. I don't pay attention to any of that. It was funny. I watched Bolo Buddies, and Courtney's always such a great support. If you guys don't watch Courtney Bolo Buddies, she's always been such a great support to me. And she did a little video because she had bought some mystery boxes from me of toys way back when, and she's only getting to list some of that stuff now. But she says she don't follow, like people talk about sell-through rate and impressions and all of this stuff. She don't pay attention to any of that.
Hi, Bat Signal Comics.
What's going on, Bat? What's up, Steve?
And Vintage says, you two are fussing again. And I told her, the next time I will put you back, you both in my corner.
All right. Heading to North Michigan for 4th of July week. Used to live there, going to see friends and get away from the humidity of Memphis. Awesome.
Oh,
I don't normally watch that stuff, but one of my stores has had virtually no views at all. Cindy, we talked about that last week with Junebug. I don't know what it is. Now, all of a sudden, we talked about it last week, and then all of a sudden, June's sales blew up this week. So she didn't really do anything different. She was listing every day. The only thing I can always recommend is take your 10 most oldest listings down and sell similar, just to keep changing it up a little bit. But anyway, Steve, it depends on what you sell. So it's a percentage of your sales. So if you sell something for $20, just figure they're going to keep 2. That's 10%.
I have a question. If you can go UPS or USPS, either way, the price is basically the same. Which would you choose?
USPS. I can't stand UPS. We had this conversation with you and James when you were here. Remember?
I thought you said the other way around.
No, UPS sucks. Sorry, UPS.
Okay.
High-end books, 200 to 300. So I think the book category is 9%, Steve. So you're going to be looking at $18 to $27 they're going to take per book. And whatever you charge for shipping. I do that all the time, T. Sell sim. Okay. All right, good. And make sure you're sending offers out too, Cindy. Just, you know what, be active every day in your store when you can. That's fair. I think it's fair. You know what, to be honest with you, Steve, when it comes to eBay, and this is why I'm not like Donna and I'm not even like Brian now, because Brian's looking to get away completely from eBay. I cannot give it up because it still is the biggest platform with the largest amount of people. It's been around the longest. People know it. People go there for stuff. And I mean, they have a niche thing, right? There's certain things that maybe you would want to sell somewhere else, but at the end of the day, they still have the largest variety of customers, and it's still the best place to be. Now, Steve, I am going to tell you, if you've never listed on eBay before, I would be very careful starting out listing $300 books. You will get scammed. 100% you will get scammed because they prey, I should say, on new sellers with all kinds of scams. So be very careful. What I can recommend is one of 2 things. Now, I don't know if you have any feedback from maybe an eBay store that you've bought on where it may not look like you're a new seller, or maybe you have a brother, uncle, cousin, friend, son, daughter, niece, nephew, somebody who has a store that might be able to help you list some of that higher end stuff if they have a developed store, because I would hate to see that happen to you. At the end of the day, I'm not going to say 100% it happens, but when you're new to eBay, you're better off for your first 50 listings doing some bread and butter stuff. Number one, you want to get your feet wet. You want to figure out how this whole damn thing works. That's why a lot of people, when they first come on eBay, they just grab stuff they have around the house that they don't need anymore. They don't wear this shirt anymore. You know, these shoes don't fit them anymore. They do stuff like that. And then as they start getting feedback and they start becoming a seasoned seller, then we can start increasing the prices of what we can sell. When my dad handed me his Zeiss camera equipment, I have a lot of lower price books. Okay, good. What I would do is I would either list about 10 or 20 of them first, and you could list them at a fixed price, or you can do them at an auction price. If they're low end books, you're probably better off just at a fixed price. Books in general, that's what I started doing many moons ago on eBay. But I went for the higher end books. but I had already been a seasoned seller because I had done glass and collectibles before that. So it's just, you just want to be important. I am in my store at least 6 hours a day doing all of the above. I usually have 10 to 12 listings up by 9 a.m. Hi, Sue. Hi, honey. I have a lot of lower price. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got that. My McCurry is doing way better than eBay. Okay, yes. And some of you, you do find that Macari or Poshmark, right? A lot of my clothes do better sometimes on Poshmark. Some toys do better over on Macari. What are you selling, Sue, over on Macari? Are you doing clothes over there? Or are you doing other stuff? I feel sometimes, Cindy, if you just call them, this is why I said this to June last week. I feel like if your store seems completely dead and you just call them, like just be innocent and very just casual and say, you know, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. Like be like kind of silly about it. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. Do you think somebody could take a look at my store? I'm not getting any views. It just seems really odd. I've been listing every day. I've been, doing, all best practices. And I just find it sometimes there's a little reset button that they have
Mhm.
behind the scenes that I've heard of that all of a sudden, boom. I sell a variety on Macari. I do cross post all of my items. Awesome. What do you do? Scrub tops and some hard goods. Yeah, hard goods I find better over there on Macari's for sure, like toys and games and stuff like that. Sue's got some scrub tops. Anybody need scrub tops, Robin?
Y'all do work. I don't do work. I retired and I'm staying retired.
Whatever is on the box that costs.
Okay.
Hi, James.
She said hi.
Ah,
He's fixing
Hi,
to go.
honey.
Right. He's fixing to go to the grocery for me because we're getting Wesley tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I found the job I was good at, buying.
Yeah.
I'm not giving that job up.
whatever you want.
Hmm.
Get some for it.
June, I think I just found a finial to one of the lamps I gave you. Are you missing a finial for one of your lamps?
If I knew what a finial was, I could tell you what I'm missing.
It's one of the top pieces.
Puppers to hold your lamp
the
shade.
top screw.
Yeah. You'll have to let me know. I think that goes to
I
one of
have
the
to
lamps.
save it, okay, in case it may
Yeah.
be a storage unit.
Yeah.
Yes, that signal. I do very well at buying. Everybody knows it.
Yes, Steve. KK is famous for our community for buying. But she likes specific stuff, Steve, not your old books.
No. No books. Nothing like that.
Now, me, on the other hand, with old books.
You could think of something, James. If you think of something else, just get it.
Okay.
Oh no, Bat. I never liked the comics when they first came out. You know, I was there when the first one came out. I just want to let you know. I was there and I told them, no, you're not going to make any money doing that. But
Steve, you're really selling your comics, honey? How come? I would think you were the last person to sell. Why don't you go on Whatnot? Cindy, you know what? To be honest, I'm kind of in a way joking because since I moved, I don't have the store anymore, so I'm very limited on room.
And definitely funds.
And definitely funds. What do you think I'm door dashing for right now? I need the extra funds because I'm not doing a whole hell of a lot of auctions anymore, and I don't like Whatnot, and I'm just trying to stick to eBay and maybe do a Whatnot once a week, just for some stuff, but nothing crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to keep my YouTube going too. Even though, let me ask you guys a question. They are postage thieves. Oh, you mean Whatnot? Well, you know what, to be honest with you, Steve, there's ways that you can set your postage up. You should be talking to Donna because if you really want to, I don't know if you've ever sold on there, but she she hasn't come back to YouTube since she started selling over there. And yes, I'm to blame because Courtney and I forced her over there and now she won't come back to YouTube. But quite honestly, she does a lot of reduced shipping and stuff like that, like comics. You can stick into, like, if you get people to buy multiple quantities, you could do flat rate boxes and charge one flat fee for everything they buy for the whole entire show.
Mm-hmm.
So there's different ways you can do that. There is a cheaper way. I have to get something going for income too. All right, Cindy. So in other words, so that's what I wanted to ask. So if you guys haven't noticed, I've been doing some different type of content on my channel, aka the other day I did the kind of DoorDash video, just the short, and then today I did the Rex Herverman, pre-trial, not trial, but pre-arraignment that he had this morning because there was some breaking news about that case. And again, that case hits close to home because I went to school 12 years with his brother and they lived in my neighborhood and we lived on the same block for the last 20 something years, 9 houses away. So it's a little, close to home, but it's a big national story. And I did a little blog this morning. I don't know, maybe it was 10 minutes. I don't even think it was 10 minutes. It might have been 8 minutes, whatever. But do you think that's okay that I'm still keeping my channel auctions for you and I'm doing other stuff? Should I
You're known for auctions for you.
I know, but should I change the name?
No.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. If anything, if you want to think about it, just say like a dash and say, and more. Or others, or you know what I'm saying? Auction for you and more.
Something for you, for
Something
sure.
like that.
Believe it or not, before I did this, I was just going to call it for you. Because everything I could do could be for you, right?
Yeah. True.
But then I thought, well, that's a little too generic and maybe a little too simplistic. I don't know.
Well, there's pros and cons on both of ways of thinking about that. One, you got your regular people with your name changing, they're most likely still to follow you. Okay. But like I told you before, you need to get into different communities too now. And
right.
That's the main thing. So if you wanted to do something like that, come up with something that would be, more, I don't know how to say the word I want to say, more well known that it can be out there and be said fast. You know what I mean? Like if you're going to specialize in something.
Right. Which I am. I'm not leaving the auction community. I'm not leaving resellers. I'm still doing eBay. I still plan on once a month, maybe doing an auction on the channel, or maybe having some guests on to sell on the channel. I still want to do that, but I also want to, since I'm doing like the DoorDash thing, I've been like kind of just driving around and kind of, it's almost, some of it can be kind of funny. Like today
Yeah.
I should have taken a video of the guy that was driving with no hood, right? I should have.
Yeah.
And then, again, with the murder mystery stuff, everybody's so involved with all of this murder mystery stuff, regardless if it's Rex Uerman or it's somebody else, right? That's a big community. So that's
is.
why once a month I wanted to do a special on that. And I know I've been kind of lackadaisical about the horoscope one, but I've done so much research on the top serial killers and what their zodiac sign is, and to see if there's any, correlation with that. And I was going to do that this week, but June was coming and I wanted to be 100% prepared. And then the more I thought about it, I really don't know if I want to do it live. Like that's almost like a content creation that I feel I should just do as a recorded video.
Yeah. Well, even with that, you do the recording, then maybe once a month have what your chat thinks about what their views of it.
Right.
Or you could have like a set up panel of people discussing one case.
Right. Or like I said, at some point, like one of the top serial killers is involved with, not involved, but is related to, not related either. That's not the word I'm looking for, is there's someone in our community that it hits home with. And
Impacted.
I'm sorry?
Impacted.
It has impacted their life.
Yeah.
And like I had said before, that I would like, believe me, if I could get Craig Herverman to come on the show, I would. But I think if I knocked on his door in South Carolina, he'd probably chase me off with a rifle. And I know him. You know what I mean? We went to we were in homeroom. We were in the same class for 12 years. We went to the same elementary school, the same middle school, and the same high school. And I was Haynes, he was Herverman. We sat practically next to each other in homeroom every year. So, but I think with everything that's going on, I don't know, he's become kind of this hermit.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if he's even involved in any of this. We don't even know that yet. So like, I don't know that he would do it, but my thought was maybe having some guests on where some of this stuff, where people are impacted by some of this stuff. And again, I'm not completely comfortable with a lot of that either, because it's not my
cup of tea.
I follow 3 people that are in the crime thing, and they have guests on that either had something happen to them, or
I spoke to another, I won't say I actually spoke, but I did sort of speak to one of our other community members and found out something very interesting about them. And I don't know if they would even come on and talk about it, but they actually lost a family member many, many years ago, and the case was never solved. So
that holds so many people's fascination and interest. Yeah. Things like that. I mean, because there's so much of it. It's not just one person that you would have be able. It goes on all the time.
Right.
Well, there, like I said, the missing persons of little kids and stuff like that is very, very highly popular. I mean, we're talking 300 and 400 people in the chat wanting to discuss it, and there for communication.
Yes, I have. Some of mine have 400 and 500 people in.
Yeah.
It's by that title. That title will draws in a lot of people, especially if somebody's heard of the person.
Yeah.
I don't
All
know.
right.
I
And
just
again,
think,
you know what it is. It's like diving into something kind of new. You're always apprehensive
and you're
about.
gun shy. You don't know if
Yeah.
and you're not 100% comfortable. You
Right.
don't, you don't know 100% know what you want to say or do. You got to really think it out.
Right. I mean, like even this morning doing the Rex thing, I just kind of wing that, to be honest with you. And, that's why it was only about 6 or 8 minutes, whatever it was. But I knew all about it. And that's why even my son, it was funny. My son said something to me because he watches them, my older son, Christopher, OB. And he said to me, Ma, you gotta know the stuff before you go on. Like he had
Yeah.
me like paranoid about knowing so much before I actually.
But see, you're closer to that situation than any other that you're going to be talking about
Yeah.
Right,
because that's close to home.
right,
Plus,
You
you can
know a lot
give
about
like
it.
a valid of how the person is. Your
right.
opinion growing up. This is how that person was at that time period. You know, um, you do just got to watch. You'll get a lot of creeps into your chats and stuff like that, or come up on your. But
All right, Cindy, I'll do more. Cindy, I do have a short out there. Go take a look at it, but I absolutely will do more.
I don't
Yeah, if
know
you
what the word is that you call it, that people come in and bomb the creator.
porn
I've
bomb,
seen that. Yes, I've seen that
what's it
happen.
called?
porn bomb.
Yes, porn bomb.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
People that do crime stuff like that, if they if you're talking about a certain Kathy, you know what I'm trying to say, don't
Okay,
you?
wait a minute. I'm chewing it. Let me finish chewing.
A
Okay,
certain topic, they'll come in and
porn
porn
bomb
bomb.
could be anywhere from you got the
Yeah.
troll porn bombs and just the porn bombs. Okay, troll porn bombs goes from channel to channel just to cause hassle, and they will go as far as cloning someone you do know and trying to come up on the panel, and they
Yes,
show
and you have to see. You do not click on until
that
you
person.
do not click on the person, especially when you're doing crime, until you see them yourself. And
Okay, no,
then
no, 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 wait. No,
if it
wait.
happens, you have to
Hang on.
shut your live down and
Wait,
restart it.
wait. There's a couple things that you're incorrect too. One, you need an overlay. Okay,
Do
an
what?
overlay goes when you go to bring someone up. You put that up, and you can see that person.
Right. See, I don't know how that works.
Okay, wait a minute. Here's the other thing on that one. You were saying that them opening, her opening up, and trying to look at for me. That's not always because they started putting little videos there. Will be there, and they'll be moving or whatever, and then all of a sudden they'll porn bomb you. So that's why
Oh,
StreamYard
so
take
when you say porn, you mean actual
Yes.
porn.
yeah porn
We had
bomb
one
and
that the creator did not catch it.
yeah.
No, I saw his everything he
Mm-hmm.
owned.
Yeah, I had them a long time
Saw
ago.
everything he
I
owned.
remember KK.
Yeah, but now they've gotten really like a
See, that's
specialized.
another reason, to be honest with you, with a community like that, I feel like I wouldn't want to go live for that reason. Like,
Okay, sorry,
I wouldn't let that deter you from
correct.
going live though.
And there
Would you,
is
Kathy?
um T when you go and doing something like that, have someone else. I'm gonna use me as an example. You're doing that. I got a manager just like you that I can shut things down if I see it before, and you're busy talking to someone on or talking to in there, that they can snap it right off.
But 99% of the time that I've seen it happen is when it is a sexual content. They think that they can, oh, well, we'll just go in
Okay,
and do this,
and you
to
also got
add
to
to the
watch.
story. You know
Yeah,
what I'm trying to say, T? But I think that's the only time I've ever seen it. is
Okay.
when those
Okay.
people were doing a rape or, you know.
Okay. The other thing is you know to look at the three dots and catch their real name, right?
Yes.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to tell you to do too. Have your phone over there beside the camera's ready in that. And if you're bringing someone up and say they're saying it's me, okay, check that. You see it's not. Here's what you do. You automatically click and take the picture of that person's real YouTube name, okay?
That's what they do.
And
yeah.
then they were wanting to be a porn bomb to you. All you have to do is attach that to the complaint of that person, okay? That's how I got my porn bombs people way.
I was told you should shut the live down and restart it.
Oh, yeah, no.
She
I'm-
gets in trouble.
No,
for it.
before they come up. No. I'm talking about before
Yeah,
coming
you're talking
up.
about catching it before it ever happens. Which
Yeah,
I think
before you bring
Tia is-
anybody up, always go do the three
I think
dots.
she knows to
Wait a
make
minute.
sure she knows.
But
who it is.
honey, that's why I'm trying to say, when you do that on your three dots, what you want to do is have your camera up there. It's not matching. You know it's not matching that person's. They're not matching mine. Okay, you pick up your camera and hurry up and take a picture of that. This is protection. Okay, and that is a safeguard. The other thing is you need an overlay. Hi, Annie Marie. I don't know what she went.
She's asking what our names are, so I just put our names up.
Yeah. But also, like I said, before you do that, you have that up and make sure whatever they're doing, they don't know they're not seeing, they're not seeing, they're going to see the chat and what
It's
we're
not that
seeing right
to
now.
know that it happened.
They don't know that it's covered, that no one can see them. And then they will go and do something like that too. So that's why you have to do.
And you guys have really seen this on a consistent basis?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Just the other day, another creator. Wait a minute. Another creator did another creator, pulled her shirt up, bra and all,
Mm-hmm.
because
And you
she
gotta-
was mad at that creator.
And you have to watch their. Do not highlight
I have
people's their icons unless you really know who that person is,
Don't let them
because
up.
that gets you. They put naughty pictures there, and channels have been just shut down.
Hey,
There's
you
no-
haven't ever been porn bombed yet.
I've been porn bombed
I
quite.
know
a few
she has. Have you, T? Have you ever been porn bombed?
Ooh,
No. Don't jinx me, Junebug.
I know that's her. She did it all. I'm going to say, dear Lord, no, don't listen to June today.
Robin, do you
Dear
want to
Lord,
come on?
don't listen to
You
June
that-
Robin,
today.
in order for me
Kathy,
to put your name
Kathy,
up, you have
wasn't
to
it
come
you
on
that
the
had the
panel.
guy?
Don't porn bomb me.
Kathy, wasn't it you that had that guy, that man that showed his full thing?
Oh yeah, I still have a picture of it in my in amongst my pictures. Oh yeah.
And isn't that why Johnny's channel originally got shut down?
For the for putting an icon up. Yeah, the pictures like we have. Yeah. That's why you're not to highlight people anymore.
Right.
Yeah. But like I said,
I don't think it. I don't think it would happen. Like she said, unless you got a hater, a real bad hater, they'll do it.
I got lots of haters.
It's usually
They
done
just
with
want to
people.
retaliate or something.
They're the troll. There's different kinds of trolls out there too.
Right.
So-
I
Okay.
couldn't spot a troll if somebody.
I thought
Oh,
what
I
you
can't.
guys were talking about when you were saying porn bomb, not realizing you meant porn. I thought like if you were telling a crime story and they wanted to call you out on it, something like that kind of
We
thing.
talking porn, graphic,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
X-rated.
Yeah. Even my pool got in trouble for dancing on my channel. I'm just joking. But yeah, there's
Sometimes they're
we'll have
funny,
to sit down and talk.
I have to
Steve.
admit,
You
I
know.
loved it when Kathy got porn bombed. I said,
Three times.
I
Three.
said, you always see women. You never get to see men. I
Mine
was
were
so
men.
happy to see a man.
No, that's why she's saying she liked yours.
I did. I said, I loved it when you got it. Because at least it was a man. You always see woman's boobs and stuff. You never get to see men.
I never see the women, so I've seen the guys all the time.
This particular person I'm talking about, she has done it 3 or 4 times to 2 or 3 different creators that she got mad at because they were talking about her.
Mm-hmm.
And she just said, well, right when she'd go to sign off, she'd say, well, I'm fixing to go. And we would say, she's fixing to do it. She's fixing to do it. Sure enough, man, she took that shirt.
Yeah.
Then the next talk was how she was built.
Mm-hmm.
Then that was the talk of the chat.
I don't know. KK, Steve is saying because I have everybody wrenched, it should be safe, but sometimes that doesn't matter.
No.
They come in and become friends with you, and then they do it.
Yeah.
That's why I was just going to say that. T knows that I'm around a lot of different kind of people. So
and the person who porn bombed her was wrenched. So
no, he wasn't. No.
Oh, he wasn't wrenched?
No, I didn't have wrenches out at that time because that's when I first came on.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no.
But he was a good friend of the channel's.
I remember Kathy's reaction too. I remember vividly.
I never
or maybe
knew.
I'm thinking it's somebody that it's not. Okay.
No. Mine wasn't. No, matter of fact, some other porn bombers said don't do it to her. Okay. And next thing I know, there was someone in their little group did do it, and he did it 2 times, and I had another one do it. So, but
I remember your first time, your reaction. Oh, it was hilarious. It was hilarious.
Okay. 1 second.
Gosh,
I didn't even think that was like a big thing all over the place.
There you go. I'm porn bombing you.
Look. You better.
KK.
That's not porn bombing.
I know.
No, that's not.
No. But.
No,
yeah,
but I get it.
Yeah. But like I said, always try to have someone up there you trust that can do and watch that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, again, see, that would be the thing with now delving into a new community, because I would almost be a little apprehensive of just having ABC person on. Like you guys, I all know. Like I know if KK and June are coming on, it's KK and June, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But you know, so I guess that would be the difference.
You have to be careful, like she said.
Okay.
Yeah.
One clue is the other person. Remember, I said you have someone on the outside that has the power you have. Okay. What they do is they automatically go and look at that person's channel. Okay. Their profile on their channel and see how long it is. Okay. See if they have content. And yeah, well, the mods do that. Yeah. When oh maybe you know
they have a code now.
Yeah.
Skank in the chat. That's what they say. Everybody will start typing it. If they see it, everybody skank in the chat, and you automatically know something's fixing to happen.
Really?
Yeah. Well, like what I was going to say, that like I'm T's other person, I would just say, T, did you have your Pepsi yet today? And that
you have to have something. Yeah,
then because it's a word that you could say it.
But the people in the chat are the ones when they know. Mm-hmm. Too, when you have a community, they know when somebody new's in there. And usually your mods will check those new people regardless of whether they've done anything or not. Yeah. To see if they are who they are, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
And then everybody started doing skank in the chat. And then it called the creator's attention to it.
Yeah.
You see.
That signal, that is true too. Just putting it on subscribers only.
Yeah,
And like I said before,
that
people
helps.
have come in and make friends with you for a while, and then all of a sudden they do that. Now
People pay for memberships just to do it,
yeah, yeah,
and then cancel the membership.
uh-huh. Now, like I got trouble by that one little, me and you've talked about it, T. And he still comes over and does things like to me. And it's like, whatever, you got to be a little child, you're the one that's not right.
Right.
But
How did we get started on this?
I don't know. Because I was busy talking as usual.
and like I said, I'm in so many different kinds of community, and that you watch out by the way their the names of their channels are, and that.
And more so here on YouTube, Vintage Memories. It's really sad.
Yeah.
It's really sad because the trolls and the psychos hang out on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's really sad.
I'm gonna tell you how bad it is out there, and I belong to this one channel, and
He's scared, not even do it.
anyways, they go into getting outing your address, your name, your getting pictures off your Facebook. No, stalkers, but that's their whole channel is about drama type thing, and when they get on you, they get on you. Well, she's being punny. She is getting some of her own routine done to her, and she can't handle it. Knowing, she is the most ignorantest person I've ever met. I mean, literally, a Trek person that says the F word or whatever all the time. Well, that's her. But they have a disease. This person doesn't. And I mean, like, she's even said, "I'll take back my prayers." I'm like, what? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, or I won't say unfortunately, but you guys know me. I mean, everybody who's here, I mean, there's only 11 of us here. So there's 8 of you guys and 3 of us, right? Somebody really called me out this week. Like, somebody who has been a member of this channel since day 1, practically. And like, I was really floored or taken back by the comment because, good night, Steve. Good to see you, honey. If you have any questions, you can always call me. And that's the other thing I was just going to mention too. My address and phone number is always in the chat. But I'm thinking, since I'm going to like kind of branch out of this.
Got her scared.
No, because maybe I shouldn't. Well, my address, I don't care, because guess what? I'm in a guarded community. Like, nobody can get in here without me knowing.
Your phone number out, though, for real.
But maybe I shouldn't keep my phone number in there. I don't know. But anyway, long story short, somebody came in recently and made a comment, and I made a comment, and the next thing you know, they're texting me and telling me all this stuff, and like, just that they're disappointed in me or whatever. And I was so taken back by it because this person doesn't know me from a hole in the wall. And like, I was really like, are you kidding me? You know how friendly I've been with you? Do you, like, I mean, like, it was just like really, really upsetting. It was just really upsetting. But at the end of the day, guess what? She's blocked now, and I'm sorry.
I had to block someone who's been with us a long time.
But I can't, like, I mean, people just jump to conclusions or get upset about stupid stuff, and I'm just like,
it's YouTube. It's YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, but I'm on YouTube now. I mean, total years, probably 10 plus, but as auctions for you, it's 5, maybe 6, maybe 5 years, probably this summer. And my grapevine for you maybe a year before that, and whatever. But I know this person from like the very beginning, and
Okay.
I'm just like, just can't even believe
That's
that.
what Kathy was just telling you. It could be your
Yeah.
friend.
Okay. Look at private chat and tell me if that's the person.
Mm-hmm.
I had to myself. I had to.
Because KK, and I'm not telling stories out of school. You and I have had some serious problems. We've had talks. We've gone from one extreme to the other, but we still remain friends, even of debates or whatever that we've had. But like, this person doesn't even know me. Like, I can't. And I was being kind and grateful. Like, how are you? How's everybody? Asking about a family member. And then she just blew that whole thing out of context. And I'm like, oh my God. June knows, because I spoke to June about it too.
Yeah,
But
Annie Marie, everybody's a mod here when you register to buy things. So she don't just need mods, hon. Okay? Thank you.
yeah. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Do appreciate it. And we don't necessarily just give somebody a wrench their first night in. I do appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. And I'm on a couple of times a week, so feel free. Usually we talk during coffee, but it seems like even when we're doing this listing, are you a reseller, Anne-Marie, by the way? I don't know what
No,
brought
she's
you
up
over.
in
Let us know what you do.
No, she's over in I think UK and
Oh, okay.
Isn't she in the UK?
Yeah.
I think I've seen her in other chats.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
okay.
always with mine and that
Oh,
too.
okay. All
Yeah.
right, awesome. Well, thanks for coming in, Anne-Marie. I do appreciate it. But anyway, long and short of it is, like, people just jump to conclusions, and I'm just like, it's really sad. It's really sad.
Hey,
Um,
I've done she's done it like 3 or 4 times, okay? I had her blocked once and I said, "Oh, okay, I'm just going to unblock her." And anyways, she came in and was having a fit at a bingo time, and it was like, blocked. Done.
and I don't like to do it. I
No,
honestly
I
don't
don't
like
either.
to do it. Because at the end of the day, I'm not that person. Like, I try to get along with everybody. I really
That's why I
don't want
don't
to
think
be
you'll
that.
be porn bombed either.
No,
It will be.
no,
It's
it's just,
because of your disposition and what have you, your community.
Yeah.
I guess, I don't know. It's sad. It's just sad when people turn out to be not the person you think they are.
That
That's
you think
all.
they are.
Especially what they do every Sunday.
Yes.
I'm like, are you?
I'm lost.
I cannot believe. It was like,
And that was my argument to her.
yeah. I know.
But whatever, it's all good. I
just don't block me.
No. No.
No. So, well, I'm going to go, ladies. And I know you'll be giving up pretty soon because it's
It's
almost 9 o'clock.
Getting close to my witching hour, but
Yeah.
It's already 8 o'clock here.
It's
Almost.
20 to 9, Junebug. You know what happens at 9. Ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding. Anyway, I think we are going to call it tonight, guys. I, as usual, got about 3 listings up.
I got 5.
But that's okay. Hopefully you guys in the background got some stuff up. And stay tuned for the video tomorrow. Please, please watch that video. And Sunday I'll be live for Coffee with Tea. And Monday we are doing the horoscope zodiac murder thing. But look out, it may not be live. I may do a pre-recorded. I haven't decided yet, but stay tuned for that. Robin, I've been pulling URL from eBay and listing to Macari. So easy now. Awesome. All right, sweetheart. Have a great night. Thanks for coming in. I do appreciate it. Thank you guys for listening in the background. Gloria, Anne-Marie, thank you for coming by. Steve and everyone, have a great night, and we'll see you on the next one.
Good night.
Night.